we have a brilliant pharmaceutical salesman. Actually, we have a number of them that made a living selling pharmaceuticals in Max in different areas of the country. And this one was from New York City, very, very successful. And he said, Steve, you've got the most beautiful brochures, but nobody reads them, nobody uses them. They're the wrong size. They're great image pieces. We need something like the pharmaceutical industry use that people can just carry in their pockets and pull them out or out of their handbags. And I said, brilliant idea. So we went ahead and we changed our format on our brochures, and we worked on them together. But I want to show you how you use a brochure. The wrong way to use a brochure is to hand it to somebody and say, oh, you got to read this. Okay? They'll say, thank you, I will. They'll put it on a kitchen counter. They'll never see it again until somebody throws it away. And then you'll say, did you read that? And they'll pretend like they did. Okay? Because they don't want to be embarrassed. But there's a better way to do it. And the best way to do it is to hook them into the brochure before you give it to them. And you do that by calling out a few special features. For example, one of the new brochures, and I love this one. Let's see if we can get, there it is. It's Cellgevity. And what's cool, it's got tiny little pictures on it and little captions. But listen to the captions. All you have to do is read the captions and you hook them. At 48, NBA Hall of Famer Chris Mullin can now work out like he did in his 20s for 2 hours a day. At 109, evangelist Otis Clark feels 30 years younger and still preaches every Sunday. At 41, Tina Markham lost everything she valued to fatigue. At 51, she's more active than ever. At 30, world champion boxer Yuri Gamboa is breezing through his training and his fights, and he's 21-0. At 56, Dr. Luis Fuentes is winning races against cyclists half his age. Live younger, feel better, and perform stronger now. No wonder I'm feeling so good. What do you mean you're feeling so good? I'm on this product. Look at what these guys are saying about it. Open it up here, and this guy's one of the top doctors in America, New York Times best-selling author. He says Cellgevity is the most powerful anti-aging, anti-inflammatory supplement that I've ever experienced, and boy, have I experienced too. Now you've got him hooked. You know what's cool is it was created by an incredible scientist, Dr. Herbert Nagasawa. So now it tells the science on the inside. Now I say you've got to take a look at it. It'll just be a few minutes. Look at the checklist. And you know, it even gave me a 30-day challenge. I tried it, and I can't even believe the difference it made in 30 days. Really, what difference did it make? Then you tell them your story. Then you give them a brochure. Take a look, I'll call you. See? That's fast. Here's one that, as I've shown it to women, has been their favorite, bar none. It's our new Infuse brochure. And let's see if we can get this. Okay, there you go. You can eat all this and this, great nutrition, but 20,000 calories. Or one Max Infuse, only 10 calories, same great nutrition. Down the side, it has the comparison. The vitamin B6 of 70 eggs. Do you hear that? Same amount of vitamin B6 that you get from 70 eggs. The same vitamin B, or the vitamin C of 2 lemons. That's a treat. The folate of 30 spears of asparagus. See, we've got that. And it's not something that just goes in and goes out. Why? Because it's been put together scientifically. So here's the science behind Infuse. See, I've hooked you. I almost don't have to say anything past only 10 calories. And I've got you hooked. And guess what, folks? We heard the other day, just yesterday on Fox News, in fact, that 1 out of every 6 children in America is now clinically obese. That's double what it was in 1970. And the wrong thing to do is give them a juice, because the body converts juice into sugar. He says giving them an apple juice is the same as giving them a Coke, because your pancreas treats it the same way. And the announcer said, well, how about a Diet Coke? No, because your pancreas begins to adjust and says, oh, that's just as sweet as sugar, and your body begins to react the same way. Or we can give them Infuse. nutrition and 10 calories, and they're gonna be better, not worse. You tell that to any parent who has a kid in sports, and if they don't get it, then something's wrong with them. Here's my favorite. This is the sleeping giant in the company. Let's see. Can we get that? It's our new ATP brochure. It's not an energy drink. You can get those anywhere. It's high performance on demand. Oh, by the way, notice the high jumper. That's Ryan winning the national championship on Max. Now listen to the headlines. This is how you hook them. Greater endurance, increased stamina, faster recovery. High performance needs to be sustained, not spiked. Sharper mental focus, lasting energy without the buzz. Really? Yeah, look at the guys who testified. We got Chris Mullen's testimony about it. We got an Ironman. We've got a marathoner. We've got Dr. Luis Fuentes, who's now beaten cyclists half his age. Okay, well, how does it work? There's the science behind it. Tells why it works. Why does Max ATP succeed where conventional energy drinks fail? If they read that one paragraph, they will not buy energy drinks anymore, and they won't allow their kids to, but they'll want ATP. And look at this, the headline. Created for athletes, works for everyone. Okay? Just waiting. Okay, we did that one. We did longevity. Oh, here we go. Skincare. Simple headline. Here's all you have to read. How soon could you hope to see an improvement in your skin? A month, a week? How about 60 seconds? Sounds like hype, doesn't it? Let me see your hand. Get it? Let me see your hand, and then we do the little demonstration. Then we show them the before and afters. We have testimonies, before and afters. Here's the test results. It's all there for you, but you've got to hook them in. You've got to read key headlines. You got to tell them about your own experience. You know, I thought it was hype too, and then I tried it. See, that's key. And then you get to tell them what it did. Then we've got, let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Our name does not appear on this brochure. You can leave it in doctor's offices. You can give it to anybody. Max doesn't appear anywhere on. As your glutathione levels decline, your body pays a terrible price. It's all about glutathione. Ever hear of Dr. Oz? Quote, the most powerful antioxidant you've never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. Or how about Dr. Katz from Yale University? If you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. Wow. Cool? Credibility. Max's name doesn't appear on it, but now you can finally tell somebody real quick what glutathione does. All you have to do is read the Oz quote and the Katz quote, who's director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center. Credibility. Now they want to read it. Guess what? We have something that increases glutathione levels more effectively than anything in the world, including intravenous glutathione. Here's our brochure on Max 1. I'm already over time, so I want to go ahead and real quick. Wonderful brochure on Max 1. Max GXL, how would you rate your quality of life? Energy level throughout the day, endurance and stamina, mental focus, recovery from exercise, joint, so on. Simple questions, but it hooks the person in. And finally, oh, there's also one on Max 1, but I'll say this one. Here's an objection you get that I never get. When people sit next to me on the plane, they always say, what do you do for a living? And I say, well, have you ever heard of the Total Gym with Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley? And they say, yeah. And I said, well, that's one of my companies. Really? How successful has that been? Oh, we've done $2 billion in sales, but that's not where my heart is. Well, where's your heart? Oh, my heart's in a company that's changing lives throughout the world. I've got them hooked, okay? But now here's what you can say. Somebody says, well, is this one of those network marketing pyramids or something? You say, no, it's a home-based business. Let me show you. This is the guy that's backing it. Billion-dollar business builder wants to help you. Can you zoom in on that? There's Larry King show. Billion-dollar business builder wants to help you start your own business. He says, well, that sounds like a lot of hype. No, listen to his resume. He flunked out of 9 jobs in his first 6 years after college. He says, I know what it's like to be broke, out of work, and lose all hope. But on job number 10, he created over 10 companies that together have done over $3 billion in sales. What turned him around? He discovered a handful of strategies that worked. He found a breakthrough product. He partnered with a great mentor. Now look at this headline. See, this is how you get people to read a brochure. See that headline there? Oh, there it is. It's this one. Oh, there's my resume. See, it's got my resume. All the jobs I lost. I only held them for a few months each. But it says, Steve's life was forever changed when a mentor backed him in his own business. Now he wants to do the same for people all over the world. That's what we're doing. We are backing people in their own business. Yeah, but can it really work? Well, so far, they were only 5 years old and they've already paid out $100 million in commissions. And I've been getting some of those commissions. See? Now they want to read it. Guy's on Larry King. Well, he must be real, because right there on Larry King it says Steve Scott lost 9 jobs in 6 years, now a multimillionaire. Then it tells about the greatest breakthrough he ever found in his life. Guess what that is? Okay? Significance with success. See, it's not just about the money. This guy wants to back people in their home-based business so they can change people's lives. And they read about significance. We've got everything we need right in our hands, your pocketbooks, your vest pocket, and your coat. But you got to hook people into one. You decide which brochure is appropriate for which person and which event. But you've got one for every objection, every excuse. That's what our marketing department has delivered to you. Thank you. I'll see you a little later. I love you guys so much.